Y'all, today we need to talk about one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen happen on Wiz. For the past few days, there has been someone literally hacking the game. Now, this has escalated to the point where Wizard101 has literally had to take down the game for maintenance. Obviously, at this point, because it's affecting everybody, there's a lot of people that are confused. I'm sure there's a lot of people that want to know more. I thought I'd make a whole video talking about this whole situation for everybody that's concerned about whatever's happening to Wiz. So believe it or not, this all started 5 days ago on my stream. I didn't realize it would get even worse from then. But this is what happened 5 days ago. I was doing my die equals delete stream where if I die in the main storyline, I have to literally delete my wizard. And why is this relevant? Because it's a solo challenge, and as a result, I have nobody added on my friends list. So I'm in this dungeon, minding my own business, went into the sigil alone. I have 0 people in my friends list, and randomly this mysterious dude who copied my name gets into the sigil, gets into this instance, which should literally be impossible because that's literally... Who the hell is this? Yo, my boy, don't exploit on my stream, man. You're gonna leave right now. No, like that ass. Nah, because it's like this dude's exploiting live. Now, thankfully, whoever this was didn't interfere, but they did something straight up ominous right after. What you gonna do? Nah, I'm hacked. I'm hacked. What is this? No, bro, stop. Listen, I don't know if this is like a security thing. Does he have access to my wizard or like what's happening? They sent me a TFC with a custom message, which I feel like you can only do if you have straight up access to dev tools, because a regular player can't customize a true friend code message. So this happened about 5 days ago. Obviously, I started freaking out, and because I'm thinking it's my account in danger. Fast forward a few more days though, and now we get into where this truly gets crazy. This person just started becoming malicious. They started sending TFCs with like actually bad messages, like literally just insulting people that were online at the time. And as if all of that isn't uncalled for and unnecessary, they started targeting certain people that were PvPing. One person caught a recording of themselves literally getting booted out of a game while they were sending a kill shot. So whoever this is, not only can they spawn into sigils, send customized TFCs, but they could also literally port characters from point A to point B while they're in the middle of a PvP match. So that clip that y'all just saw, this person was PvPing, literally about to win. They got booted out of the game and lost rank as a result. Somebody else was in PvP about to send the kill shot, and then they got spammed with this message over and over and over again to the point where they couldn't even click cards. Once again, they lost rank. Over the past 5 days, this dude went from spawning into instances they're not supposed to, all the way to literally making people lose rank. So you guys might remember, if you have an astute ear, that I did say they took down the game because of this. And obviously, I'm glad they actually acted quick. I want to say maybe 3-4 days into this, they probably figured out that it was happening and decided to, like, you know, do a maintenance window. But it seems like all they've done is just disable true friend codes in general. So now, let's say that you want to add someone, you got to do it the old-fashioned way. You got to meet up in the same area, same realm. You can't send them a true friend code over like Discord or something else like with the messaging app. Now, while that is a minor inconvenience, a lot of people right after this very short maintenance did assume that, you know, the problem wasn't fixed, because if it was fixed, you wouldn't have to do anything to the TFC. And yes, I do believe that they haven't fixed it yet, because after this maintenance window, whoever this is, they started kicking people out of the queue once again. I don't know if y'all remember 3 years ago when Bradley, aka Server Dude, did basically the same thing, and it was basically the same like month as well. We're talking like around September. They announced free membership for everybody. It's a moment of very, very high visibility for Wiz. I bet if you log into Wiz right now, you'll see way more people playing than usual. I don't think it's a coincidence that during a moment like that, during like a free membership period where tons of eyeballs are going to be on the game, that they always like attack the game. I don't think this video is going to do anything to actually sway the actual person hacking, but I do wish that people, that even if they're trying to troll, at least, you know, maybe like know the limits. Don't like literally make people lose rank. Don't hack a game when there's more eyeballs on it. Don't hack the game, period. It's such an unnecessary and a waste of time. And for a game like Wiz to have hackers is beyond me. Like, I feel like it's the last thing that needs a hacker, bro. But it's a family-friendly game. right? They actually make it so kids can play. So you sending like crazy messages through TFCs, that's a no-go. But then literally targeting people in queue or when they're live during free membership, that's absolutely stupid. It just makes the game look worse to way more people than even usually it would. I don't think there was any real pattern to who they targeted in queue, unless maybe I'm dumb, maybe I'm missing something. I will say this, I don't think it's a coincidence though that they're choosing now as a time to hack. It's like literally the last big push that they do to get a bunch of, like, you know, players in for the summer, right? It's their birthday month. We got member benefits rolling around. We got free membership. It's crazy that during that time, the first day that it dropped, there was already a maintenance because of someone that didn't have to do what they did to begin with. So yes, it's obviously annoying. I don't think that Wiz can do anything to prevent this other than literally ban the person from having access to the game. I hope they succeed in doing this, right? I don't think disabling a TFC thing or even disabling the PvP queue, I don't think that would even do anything, because really it comes down to whether one person wants to be malicious or not. I feel like they need to figure out how that person is doing it. I guess they tried to act on it quick, but hopefully there will be another maintenance where they can actually address this and give us a little bit of transparency on what's happening. Is this related to the special events point hacker who basically just, it seemed to be a display error, but if you were in contact with them, they could basically spam you with a bunch of special event points. This happened about 2 weeks ago. But is it related to that? Something that happened 2 weeks ago that also seemed to be like human made, as in someone with access to like game tools that they shouldn't have access to? Or is this a second person in 2 weeks, and why is this happening? What's going on? I'm gonna say this as someone that doesn't use third-party tools. I'm out here thinking twice about things like Quick Launcher, but that doesn't mean that I'm not aware of all the tools that currently exist. There are literally exploits upon exploits in this game that people use to port from one NPC to another to quests. There's exploits that people use to get things like spell elements and raid gear a lot quicker. There were like, all of these things exist, and yet it seems like year after year, Wiz just doesn't care until it gets to the point where actual paying members' entire gameplay is affected. I'm gonna say this right now, I don't see it getting any better as the years go on. And as someone that doesn't do this to get in-game advantages, that has a 17-year-old account, it doesn't make me feel good about the game. It makes me feel like, one, my account security could be at stake, which is not a good feeling with a 15-year-old account. It also makes me feel like if anyone can just have access to random tools and do things that make other people lose rank, what's stopping them from targeting certain people maliciously? What's stopping them from getting other in-game tools like spellements, pets, gear, right? What's stopping them from just doing that more silently and just like literally making a mockery of the whole game, right? When all of these ways to do things that, you know, like not legitimately exist, I'm really curious, what is Wiz's plan, and are they gonna do anything about people that have been exploiting even more silently than someone like this? Right, that's honestly my damn question at the end of the day, because I'm getting really tired of this. I don't know if y'all are too. It really makes me uneasy, and I feel like that's just, like, I don't know if y'all can tell by the stream clips, right? Like my ass, I'm like uneasy just trying to quest through the game. That's not a good takeaway on their birthday month. I do think Wiz needs to make a statement on this, and also talk about what steps are going to take so every exploit, even things that people do that aren't as malicious, just isn't a thing in the game, so everyone's on even footing. But yeah, if y'all were curious about the maintenance yesterday, that is why they did it. I don't think that the game is fully safe yet, which is sad to have to like say, but hopefully right around the corner they actually, like, you know, address this issue. I'm gonna assume maximum it'll take a day or two to really, you know, maybe this video will help, I don't know. But I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts on this. What do y'all think of the state of this, right? If this is another widespread hack, this could be 2 birthdays in 3 years for Wiz, where they've had to take down the servers for an extended period of time. That's the last thing that I want. Let me know, y'all. This is a video just hopefully informative, letting y'all know, especially if there's another maintenance, what's going on. I look forward to reading all of y'all's thoughts. Stay awesome, y'all. See y'all soon. And yeah, y'all.